All right, guys, want to answer a quick question for you. If you've ever had this question, I hope this helps. If a property becomes an REO and it sells at a profit, is the owner who lost the home to foreclosure entitled to any of the profits? The answer is no. Why? First, let's define what an REO is. REO, and I don't know why they call it REO, but it's a bank-owned property. An REO, a home becomes an REO if it goes to an auction and it does not sell to a third party. Okay? This is what happens to the actual majority of homes that go to foreclosure auction. Most homes do not actually sell to third parties and generate overages, believe it or not. Okay? So, stick with me here. Let me try to explain as clearly as I can. If you own a house and you quit paying your mortgage, bank's eventually going to come in and foreclose, okay? The bank puts the home up for sale via an auction where members of the public can bid on that property. Now, if nobody bids on the property, the bank then takes ownership of that property, okay? They actually get a deed to them and they now own that home. Whereas before, the bank didn't own the home, right? The person that took out the loan owned the home. But when the person quits paying their loan and it goes to an auction and nobody bids on it, basically the bank now takes ownership of that property, okay? When they take ownership of that property, they then can sell that later down the road as an REO property on the public market. And if it sells for substantially more than what was owed to them on their loan, that's all their profit because they are the owners of the property at that point in time, okay? And so think of it this way. If a home becomes an REO, it means that nobody bid on it. And if nobody bids on a property at an auction, then there is no overage, right? Because how are overages created? Overages are only created when a property sells for more than what's owed to the bank, okay? So if nobody bids at the auction, then it doesn't sell for more than what was owed to the bank. I hope that makes sense. I hope that was clear. I know it can be a little bit confusing, but I hope that kind of provides some clarity on, that question, okay? The bottom line here is if you see on an auction site that a property is an REO, that's not for overage purposes. Don't even consider those properties, okay? Those are properties that are owned by the bank, and any profits from that sale are going to go to the bank. We are only looking for properties that are going to auction where third parties, members of the public, can bid on it, okay? If you have further questions, let me know.